Nice knockout to cap off our second bout tonight in our pro division. Listen, fighting in somewhere like your backyard. Obviously, Solon's from Columbia. He's not from Myrtle Beach. But what is that like when you fought here? You headlined the first pro fights here in Myrtle Beach, in South Carolina in general. What was that feeling like? Is it pressure?
Oh man, when I walked out and had all those people cheer for me when I walked out of the dressing room. Yeah, as soon as I walked out and everybody gave me that standing ovation, I never really experienced anything like that. It was awing to me. I had like 3,000 or 4,000 people. The place was sold out, convention center. They're all cheering for me, and I was like, this is fun. I mean, when every time I go into a fight, I'm having a blast. The hard work's been done. I really do enjoy it. If I don't enjoy it, then why would I be doing it?
Exactly.
And that's what you train for, to enjoy that moment. And if you don't make it fun, then you're probably not going to have a good night out.
Yeah, I was lucky enough to come back from Las Vegas. I was living in Las Vegas at the time, to come back and actually work that fight and do all post-fight interviews after that. And I was able to interview you after your victory there, the first headlining bout in the state of South Carolina for the pro division. So I'd like to see you back here. Do you think when do you think you'll be able to get back in the cage?
As soon as possible. I really want to get it. I love traveling, so I mean I love fighting in my home areas, but I love seeing the world and getting paid vacations to go fight places. So I really want to get into a 1FC fight and go fight in Singapore or Bali or wherever, somewhere in Asia. I've always been a dream to fight, in Japan or at least just travel. I love traveling. I've fought in Brazil a few times and fought in Denmark. I always have a good time going places to fight, and that's really where I'm at in my career. Of course, I'd love to go back to the UFC, but I love traveling and seeing the world, with my sport.
Well,
and if you can fight and travel, why wouldn't you? You can see the world and do something you love. That's two unbelievable things.
Well, tonight, what's going on with you, man? What's going on? We're heading over to Club Boca for a while for the after party. What's going on with you?
Actually, my friend Joey owns a backyard bar, and he's always been one of my big supporters, and he's doing a Freeport tonight from 9 to 11. So I'm going to go over there and check him out. Or, 11 to 1. 11 to 1.
Oh.
So after this, we're going to go over there, and then we'll go to the Dollhouse or wherever. I don't usually go to Boca, but I like the smaller, low-profile places. That's more my style.
Very cool. Well, I hope we can run into you tonight and have a good time tonight. It's going to be a good one.
You know it.
Yeah, very good. Nissan Osternick, everybody. We have our next bout, Josh Williams versus Jamie Picket, coming up here. Josh Williams, his pro debut was just over a win over Shamar Bailey, who was a tough The Ultimate Fighter alumni.
Unbelievable debut.
Yeah, it was
unbelievable.
Unbelievable is the right word.
Not only did he win that fight, he dominated that fight and won via triangle. It was a very, very impressive debut.
He looked like he was a man fighting a boy in that fight, and no disrespect at all to Shamar Bailey.
No.
Shamar Bailey's a consummate pro, great fighter, but Josh Williams, dare I say, flossed in that fight a little bit.
I remember seeing him after the fight, and he walked up, and I was like, listen, I believe that you're one of the guys in this area that has the most potential. One of the few that has the most potential, I think.
I trained with Josh. He's a young, strong, focused guy. He takes his training really seriously, and I think with the right direction, the right coaching, he could go somewhere in the sport. He's got a real good wrestling background, and his kickboxing's coming along.
Look at Josh. He's focused, staring down.
Big stare down across the cage by Josh Williams.
Ooh, no, neither of them
He's just kind of following him
Neither
side to side.
of them
You see that? Stalking him.
They're doing the mirror. Who will blink first?
Well, guys, give it up for Jamie Picket. A lot of people don't know this. Jamie took this fight on, a couple days' notice, I believe 10 days' notice. Fighting a guy like Josh Williams on 10 days' notice, you really know that this guy's a fighter. You know what I mean? He's going to come here and he's going to fight Josh to the best of his ability.
Now, Josh fought Shamar, I think, at like 176 or something like that. And this fight was originally scheduled for 185, and it ended up being a 200-pound catchweight bout. So they both weighed in yesterday at 200 pounds. And today, Josh Williams has to, what do you think, he's 220?
No, he's not that big, but he's definitely, I think he walks around at about my weight, 205 or so. But he's going to be real good. He's going to be well hydrated and well fed. So he's definitely, endurance is not going to be a factor for him.
There we go.
Ooh,
See right off the bat, Jamie's holding his hands kind of low. Josh is a very, very, very strong individual, especially in these clinch positions. I really don't see Jamie having an advantage here, but I guess time will tell.
Well, he's got him pressed up against the cage right now. Oh, Josh gets out. And Josh's got the double underhooks right here. He should be able to execute a takedown from here, front trip.
Jamie's losing a lot of energy right here. Looking to pummel in there. There's just no space. There's a little bit. He got the pummel.
Josh has got the good side of the clinch. He's keeping that underhook real high. They're good. Jamie tried to reverse it.
Beautiful knee to the body.
Yeah.
Josh is breathing. Looks real calm, real collected, ready for this fight. Drops to the single. Now watch for him to switch from the single to the double. He's very good at that. Single, double, single. He does a lot.
This is the grueling part of fights, is in the clinch. This is how you get tired quick. Both guys are fighting. One guy's fighting for the takedown, one guy's fighting against it. You get tired real fast with fights that end up in the clinch.
Solid knee by Picket.
So far, Josh can't get him down. I'm kind of surprised that he hasn't got a takedown yet. He's been winning the clinch battle, but just hasn't been able to get him down. Here he goes. Should be able to get it from here. He's got his hands
Look
clasped.
for Jamie to go for a ride here. Not a huge slam, but definitely got the job done.
Josh needs the pass here. He ends up in a triangle.
Better posture up.
Great, great, great. Almost passed. He's not there yet.
Jamie had a little bit too much space in that triangle.
Textbook pass, though. Defense and pass over.
Look for Williams. Look for the mount here.
He's looking
Land a
for the
couple
Kimura.
shots and look for the mount.
He's attacking that far arm for the Kimura.
I like to go north-south here. Right there.
Yep.
Up and over. Patience.
The key to this move is keeping the elbow right straight to his sternum, so he cannot move it out.
Little scramble here.
Surprised that he lost that.
We should have taken my advice and keep that elbow.
You need to get back in the gym with these guys,
I will. I'll do my best.
We got a world traveler next to us, Gary.
Josh's jiu-jitsu's come a long way. I mean, his wrestling has always been solid, and he's starting to figure out the submission game.
Ooh, okay, there we go. Showtime. Pickett's next, very exposed right here.
He's got one hook here.
Josh is
looking
get
towards
one.
his nice shots, drives him to the dirt again. Josh is one of those guys who will grind you to death.
He's doing his Cain Velasquez wrestling, just hold behind your waist and just drag you around and get you tired and punch you and pepper you and make you want to, quit.
It's one of the hardest types of fight. As a fighter, if I could pick a perfect matchup for me, I'm not picking that guy. I'm not picking that guy that's gonna.
Cain Velasquez?
Absolutely not. Well, maybe I'll have to put on a couple pounds if he'll have to come down, but I just mean that style of fighter, the grinder, the guy who makes you work every second of the fight.
Well, anytime in a fight, if you're expending less energy than your opponent, you're winning the fight.
Absolutely.
And that's what people that have good control, wrestlers in general, that's what they're good at. You cannot fall into their game plan or else you will lose an agonizing, tiring fight.
Good right hand by Picket.
Ooh.
Up.
Josh needs to stop
He had that
walking forward. He's walking in a little too forward, his head coming forward. It's going to get caught, this guy. Yeah.
Picket needs to keep his hands high.
Yes, he does. He's making a good fight out of it, though.
Williams is definitely one of those guys who smells blood in the water, too.
Ooh.
If he knows he's got you hurt.
Oh, he's talking.
A little jibber-jabber between the two.
He almost got caught. That's why he's talking.
Yeah. You usually don't ever get that head nod when it doesn't hurt, All right, 10 seconds left in this round. Pretty decisive round, I'd say, for Josh Williams. Good knee, elbow. Good round for Josh Williams.
I give it 10-9 Josh Williams due to control and dominant position.
Once again, guys, these are pro fights, so these are 3 5-minute rounds. Let's check out some of the action here from that round.
Here's that beautiful suplex by Josh. Boom, right on the head. Beautiful, textbook wrestling.
Dug his hips in, lifted him, elevated him.
You got guys like that, he's just dragging him down, wearing him out, just having him carry his body weight. That's just, you know, you're carrying an extra 200 pounds around, guess what? You're gonna get tired quick.
Making his opponent work in every position.
Nice knee to the face right there.
Josh putting the pressure on, trying to make sure that Picket gets tired, not giving him any rest.
He did good at controlling positions. That's something I need to work on, actually. I always try to go for the submission so quick sometimes, but, you know, need to take a page out of Josh's and just hold him, and wait for that opportunity.
He's got to watch here. They've still got some.
Josh Williams.
He's sliding again, man. They need to wipe that up. I feel like Joe Rogan right now.
We got a very, very wet corner over here.
That's the cornerman's job. Cornerman's job. Got to clean up after your fighter. Make sure you bring a towel if you're a cornerman.
It becomes dangerous, as you can see. He could have turned an ankle. He could have twisted his knee. That's
He's soaking wet, bro. I feel like Joe Rogan. He spilled a bag of ice. He spilled the ice.
Oh, dog and dash. Here we go.
I had a feeling he was going to come out strong in a second. I did not have a feeling about the flying knee, though.
That's what we call a dong and dash. So you don't see it too often, but it's always fun.
And it definitely landed. And not super quick, but it landed. Good takedown by Josh Williams.
Nice belly to belly.
Greco takedown. Good short elbow.
He's looking to pass here.
He's probably going to set up that Kimura as well. Josh is very, very, very hard to deal with inside control.
It's very difficult to land that Kimura from half guard like this.
You can do it, though, and sometimes it's just you get a pass out of it, if anything.
He's going for it.
See when he goes for it, he opens up his legs. Sometimes he'll get a pass out of it, even if you don't get the submission.
Now, if Josh would move his elbow, the crux of his elbow down to Pickett's elbow, then he might be able to finish that straight armbar.
He might be able to, but now it's getting bad.
Now we're looking at a Phil Davis situation here.
You know, Pickett kind of does look like Phil Davis.
Yeah, right.
Good mount by Josh Williams. Got some press against cage. Jamie does not want to be here. Gives up his back.
Both hooks.
Josh needs to get that low seat belt and make sure he stays low on his back so he doesn't get thrown over the top.
Good hammer fist. Looking for any openings he can. He didn't soften his opponent as he goes for the choke here.
He's almost got it under the chin. I think this is going to be it.
It's the beginning of the end here, folks, I think. Okay, he's out of it right now.
No, he's shaking his head no. It is not over, I stand corrected.
You got a tough opponent here for Josh Williams and Jamie Pickett.
There it is.
All right. Wonderful win by Josh Williams. And again, guys, give it up for Jamie Pickett for taking this fight on such short notice.
He was game.
Very game. Tough dude. I'd like to see him with a little more preparation. Big win for Josh Williams, hometown favorite.
He does look a little heavier, actually. He might be around 210.
Let's watch this right here, guys. This is where
Jamie didn't feel any threat there. He almost relaxed in that position, and that's when Josh just took his neck. You can't have somebody on your back and ever relax.
Let's watch this transition once again. Watch Josh's right arm.
He's shaking his head, and Josh is like, okay, we'll
Josh
see.
lets go of his own wrist. Boom. There it is.
Beautiful finish. Beautiful. Textbook.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute, 59 seconds in the second round. Your winner by here, they can choke and still undefeated, Josh Williams!
Good job, Jamie Picket, mad props to Jamie Picket for taking this fight on short notice and sticking with it, coming in and performing great. And wow, Josh Williams is proving that he's one of the best prospects, I think, that are coming out in the early part of his pro career here.
Want to thank anybody? Here you go, Josh.
First and foremost, I want to thank my beautiful wife. Melissa, where you at, baby? I love you. Second of all, I'd like to thank all the schools in Myrtle Beach. Most of all, Health and Grace in Myrtle Beach Jiu-Jitsu. I'd like to thank all my sponsors. Go to joshwilliamsmma.com to see all my sponsors. And yeah, I thank my wife. I'll do it again. I love you, baby.
All right, give it up for Josh Williams.
Well, now here we are. Title fight, Justin Scoggins versus Lynn Cook, 125-pound champion. Wow, what you guys are seeing on your screen right now is part of the fight here from Josh Williams and Jamie Picket. Josh Williams ends this fight via rear naked choke.
I believe I'm in 30 in the second. Josh, very, very good performance again from Josh. I can't say it enough. But this next fight, which you were just promoing, oh man, Justin Scoggins and Len Cook. Every time I see Justin Scoggins fight, he's a young kid. Every time I see him fight, I see something new. I see something different. Very, very good at pushing the pace. Just watch for fireworks. I said it a few times tonight. This is going to be one of those fights that.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to thank some sponsors here. Bobby Kelly, State Farm, thank you very much for your help. Also, Helsing Gracie, Myrtle Beach, Jiu-Jitsu Academy, home of Team Side Effect. Clarion Hotel, thank you very much. Also, thank you to 8th Avenue Tiki Bar and Grill. Fighter Appreciation Party tomorrow night, Saturday night downtown. Right on the beach. Right now you're looking at Lynn Cook, the challenger for tonight's fight against Justin Scoggins.